You can't chat when someone says.
I know, yeah. When someone
just
says chat.
Yeah.
We're live.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
We're on. Hey. Oh, goodness gracious me! It's so nice when they give us a warning that we're on, and they say just chitter chatter amongst yourselves. So we do, and then all of a sudden we're live, everyone! Yay! We're live on Facebook. What a surprise! Welcome, and once again, thank you for letting us into your laptop or onto your smart TV, or however you're watching us via Facebook. We really do appreciate you spending your Sunday evening with us. We are live. This is O2's Inside Line from the England Training Centre, sponsored by Mitsubishi. It's their performance partner. Lovely. There you go. That's the corporate stuff out the way. But let's give two of our stars from yesterday a big round of applause. Anthony Watson, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And Billy Vunipola. Yeah. Wow. Yes. I think you can pick that up. I think you can hear that our boss, the man in charge, the director, the producer, he's had a Red Bull. Yes. So he's a little bit giddy, and maybe he's had a Twix as well, so he's on a sugar high. But fellas, congratulations on yesterday. Yes. Well done. Yes. Well done. We beat the Scots by 40 points, a huge margin, which I don't think anyone expected. But Anthony, how did it feel to walk off the field yesterday at Twickenham, with Twickenham on its feet? It was a huge game, and the mammoth task is completed, but it's not over yet. So how do you change gears from being really successful and celebratory yesterday to now back this morning, meetings, on the grind, grafting again for the next game against Ireland?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, obviously everyone enjoyed themselves a little bit last night. You know, spent some time with our family and friends, which was great. But you know, as has been said, the job's not finished. We want to go to Ireland and come away with a win and retain the Grand Slam. So you know, a lot of work's going to go into this week, preparing as best as possible to make sure that we're ready come Saturday.
And Billy, great to be back from injury.
Yeah, it is. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers, big man. Yeah. So Anthony, obviously, Billy's excited to be back, as we've just witnessed. But it must be nice after all the hard work you put in your rehab, getting your legs sorted out, and then walking onto the field to a great, rapturous round of applause. Billy, did you hear that when you walked on? The people's reaction?
Yeah, well, it was pretty cool. I think I was smiling for about 2 minutes, and then I realised I was in the game, so I had to settle back down. But look, I appreciate the love, and hopefully I can repay the fans and for all the support.
Okay, well let's go to our hot topic. Our hot topic is about the fact that you guys have recently been injured. You've come back into the squad. Let's talk about rehabilitation. What's it like, Anthony? The first moment that you pull something, you strain something. What's that feeling? What's the emotion that you get?
For me, you know, obviously it's massive frustration. You know, upset, I guess, annoyed at everyone. Takes me about a couple of days really to get over what's happened, and then after that, really, you know, you've got to try and look at the positives and what you can try and take out of it. So luckily, with this recent hamstring injury, I've been in camp the whole time, so I've been able to, you know, spend a lot of time with the coaches. You know, spend a lot of time doing weights and fitness and stuff like that. So, you know, I've been able to come back a better player, which I think is the key with all injuries, is trying to take something out of it.
Is it all about being disciplined when you're injured? Because I guess you could relax, you could change your diet. You know, because you guys are on a strict diet, but I guess you could just go, oh, I'm going to be out for ages, get the cakes in, you know. But what's the time span with modern day science of them knowing exactly what's wrong with your leg? How long did it take for them to analyse your injury, Billy?
It just took one scan.
Really?
You know, there's obviously amazing people out there who specialise in certain injuries. So I went in for a scan when I got injured on the Sunday and had surgery Sunday night, which was pretty cool. I think I'm probably the opposite to Tone. I saw it as an opportunity to have some fun and just kick back and, like you said, relax. But I knew that nothing could hinder my training. So there were a few days where it was a bit dark, just in terms of I was tired. But you can't play hard and not work hard. So I tried to have as much fun as I could, and I'm having even more fun being back in camp.
I bet you are. Now, it's well known in camp that there's two things that you love: eating and sleeping.
Yeah.
When you're injured, do you have to watch what you eat? Because I guess that you could really, like, you know, look at Anthony, he's like, no. Or are you just a calorie monster?
Well, because I was injured and because I did fitness every day, I just ate what I wanted to eat.
Right.
Because I knew I was going to burn it off, which is probably why I didn't lose that much weight. I was trying to lose weight, but I couldn't. So, that was a shame. But just in terms of my eating and sleeping, when I was injured, I tried to do things like go out in London and look at Big Ben. I've never done that before.
Right.
Did you? Yeah.
Did you go on Billy, did you go on an open top bus?
Yeah.
Did you genuinely go on an open top bus?
Yeah.
I love that.
I've never done that before, and I live right next door to London, so I did a few things like that. I was going to go away, but I was too lazy.
He was sleeping. So just quickly, we've kind of covered it. Vicky Crook says, how did you both get back so quickly from injury? We talked about the discipline and the rehab. Is rehab boring or?
Very boring.
Is it?
Yeah. But it's got to be done.
Fair enough. Alexandra Lee, what did you do with your time off when injured? We went around London on an open top bus. Anthony, did you do anything in particular?
With my jaw, I got a week off, so I went to Jamaica. It's pretty
Oh, nice.
Yep, so
Got
chilled
some
out
sun.
there for a week. Exactly.
Fair enough. And then we'll get into the fans forum in 5. Now, this is where, wait, Verity. Verity's been learning how
God,
to
this
blow the
thing's
hooter
mad loud.
very, very, very well. And she's failed a couple of times, but let's see if we can get it right tonight. The fans forum in 5 is as many questions as you can answer in 5 minutes. Are you ready? All right, Verity. 3, 2, 1, go. Do you sing loudly when driving? If so, what song is your favourite?
Migos, Bad and Bougie.
Oh, yeah, same.
Okay. Hannah Membry says, Anthony, who's your favourite Vunipola?
Billy.
Yes. All right, fair enough. Sam Dye says, who do you not want to be paired with for tackling practice?
Billy.
Billy, in practice, do you go hard or do you kind of let up on a couple of people?
Yeah, you've got to save for Saturday.
All right, fair enough.
Well, actually, no, I don't. Go hard.
All right. Harry Davis, would you prefer, this? You've got to concentrate here, would you prefer finger-sized legs or leg-sized fingers?
Finger-sized legs or legs?
Finger-sized
legs?
Finger-sized legs, like
Bro,
mine.
how would your hands work?
Or
if you had
leg-sized fingers?
Yeah, finger-sized leg. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
You
just
can't
went
have
well.
leg-sized fingers. That's impossible.
Oh, yeah, what Tone said.
It is. All right. I get the vibe of what kind of person you are, Billy. Just follow the crowd. Hannah Memory says, who got you into playing rugby, Billy?
My mum and dad.
Yeah,
Anthony?
my dad as well.
Yeah, were they pushy parents?
No.
No. Anthony?
Ish.
Kind of, ish.
Yeah.
But that's good to have guidance, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
into what you're doing as a youngster. Jordan Bell says, tell us something we don't know about yourself, Billy.
No.
Do you have a favourite blanket that you go to sleep with?
No.
No?
No.
Anthony, favourite pair of socks, undies, that kind of thing?
You have loads of trainers, eh?
Yeah, I've got a sneaker obsession.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you clean your trainers obsessively? Because that's a thing, isn't it? Keeping them fresh.
Yeah, they have to stay fresh. I've got them in a few clear boxes just so
Right.
you can see them and you
I
know
like
exactly where
that.
they are.
Billy, do you collect anything? Star Wars figures?
No.
No?
Well, I don't have anything for you, sorry, mate.
Really? Do you not collect anything? Do you collect
Nothing.
memorabilia?
No.
No? Where are your medals that you've won in rugby?
I don't know. Upstairs in my attic.
You really don't know?
No, they're upstairs in my attic.
All right, okay, fair enough. All right, thank you very much.
Sorry.
Gary Fair says, Anthony, talk us through your new haircut.
I just had to mix it up a bit.
I think it's fresh.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
like
mate.
it.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
like it a lot.
Did you do it yourself?
Nah, I
Because
didn't.
yesterday we talked to Joe Marler, didn't we, in the blue room, and Danny Kerr did his haircut,
Yeah.
half a haircut.
Oh, DC cut his hair?
Yeah, yeah. Who does
Shaves
yours?
the sides.
Whoever.
Macca does it,
not,
doesn't
Yeah, I'm not fussy.
Macca does it. All right, fair enough. Natalie Stewart, we could be friends, really. you're like the ultimate Xbox bloke. You just sit on a sofa in your undies, having some crisps and a cup of tea. Hey, Vern, what do you want to do? Nothing, Billy. That'll do for me. Yes. You know what I mean? Natalie Stewart says, how important is it to get nutrition right? Don't you answer that one. Answer.
Yeah, it's massively important for us, 100%, especially after a game. You've got to try and get the right stuff on board.
And also, being professional athletes, you automatically got the beach body, haven't you, for your time off? You're ready to go.
Yeah,
No,
Bill's got
I
that.
don't.
Bill, you got that, boy. Give the viewers a little
Stay humble, mate.
satisfaction.
Stay humble. Stay humble.
Stay humble. Billy, this one's for you. Kiss Pendred says, kebab or curry?
Kebab, 100%.
Yeah.
I knew he
What
was
is
going to say.
Would you go chicken and lamb?
No,
chicken or
straight
lamb
doner,
mixed?
mate, yeah.
Straight doner?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Luke, no, I'll take you to Cafe Helen on the Edgware Road. Have you ever been there?
Chicken? You can have
No,
chicken anywhere.
mixed.
Oh, mixed.
Mixed.
All
It's
right.
unbelievable.
Try mixed.
It's the best one in London. Luke Williams says, Anthony, what's it like tackling people bigger than you?
Yeah, it's no fun.
No, it's not. That's one of the pitfalls of being a professional rugby player, isn't it?
It sucks,
Some big lads out there. Of the Six Nations teams that we faced, who were the biggest? Who were the toughest?
I've only played one game, haven't I? So
Last year then?
Yeah.
last year, Ireland are always pretty physical, to be fair.
Yeah, look forward to that at the weekend. Definitely the day after St Patrick's Day. Jeff Black, is it hard going back to club rugby and playing against England teammates?
No.
We got them first week as well. So
Oh,
I remember that.
way.
What? You just,
coming
have,
for
you
you,
just
boy.
have to do the business, do you know? Like, you have to look after your boys at home.
You got to put food on the table.
Exactly.
Exactly. Harry Evans says, who was your favourite rugby player growing up, Anthony?
Jason Robinson and Johnny Wilkinson.
Good shout. Billy?
John Long.
Nice. Oh, legend. Absolute legend. Carl Hardwick Lawson says, Billy, secretly, do you think you could beat Billy in a race? I don't understand that one. Oh, for Anthony. Anthony, do you think you could beat Billy in a race? Of course you could.
Yeah.
Of course
Yeah.
you could.
I'd have to back
100%.
myself.
Who would win in an arm wrestle?
Yeah, it's over for me.
All right, fair enough. Veronica says, new haircut, Billy. Is that a new haircut?
I just went back.
England, we're obsessed with haircuts. This happened yesterday and it's happened this week as well. Sunday, is that a new haircut?
No, I just went back to my roots.
All right, just wait one second. Oh, Dave. Oh,
This is my roots,
that's a
man.
pun. It's a pun. It was a joke. It was a joke.
It wasn't.
It was a joke. Yeah, it's a joke.
It wasn't.
Oh, yes.
That wasn't a joke. I didn't mean that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's game over. Yeah. Yes. Well
What's happening
done.
with the thing?
One
Fans
job.
four in five. I found a new best. Myself and Billy, we're going to be pals. What's your favourite pizza?
Whatever, mate. I mean,
You're a dumb guy.
seriously. Are you whatever, man?
You
I
don't eat
don't-
pineapple on your pizza.
Is there anything you
No,
don't
no,
eat?
thank
Is there anything you don't eat?
You
Like
said pineapple on his pizza.
No, you can't mix fruit and like savoury. I can't
Right,
do that.
okay. Well, that's a big topic at the moment, isn't it? Do you put your ketchup in the fridge or in the cupboard on pineapple on a pizza?
Ketchup's got to go in the fridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Wherever, man. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
You got 15. Billy doesn't care. All comes out the same colour in the end. Anyway, let's move on. Let's play darts. We'll play darts. Now, this is very, very simple.
Rock, paper, scissors, who's
Basically,
going
we've
You-
had
oh, well, whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've had 10 guys come in so far. Mike Brown sat at the top of the leaderboard with 142 points. If you can beat 142 points, I've said this before, you will win a brand new 4x4 Mitsubishi from our sponsors here in the gym, Mitsubishi Motors.
Genuine?
No, but it sounds really good. It sounds really good.
Mate.
So good luck. Good luck.
Go on, Bill.
Good luck. Who's going to go first? Billy.
3 or 6?
Billy. Don't throw it through the
Alright.
board.
try
Okay.
not
Don't
to.
get angry and knock it over.
Hey.
4.
4. That's not in. And 5, that's 9.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Get off the mark, mate.
All right, Anthony. 19.
Oh,
Out
no.
the board. And 19
Good
is
job.
38. Well done.
Right, then.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's 12. 18.
Yes.
And 20!
Good job.
12, 18 and 20. 59 in total. Well done,
No
Billy. That's
way.
good. That puts you just below Jack Noel and above Danny Kerr. 19. 19.
Oh,
and
no.
3.
Grand total is 79.
79
Lovely, I beat
puts you
us.
third.
I'll take
Puts you
that.
third. Well done. All right, well done, fellas. We've got 2 strips of tape. Right, we're going to get you to put your names on the board. I think, where's it gone?
Bill, what'd you get?
What do I get?
Billy, you got 59, and Anthony got 70.
Oh, yeah, there you go. 59. Anthony got 70. Perfect. Well done, fellas. Big round of applause.
I'll put you up there, Bill.
Don't worry about that. We'll sort that out in a minute. So, Anthony, you go and stand back on your mark. Let's ask you one quick question, Anthony, about the big game at the weekend. We're going to go to Ireland. We're going to face the Irish, and hopefully we'll get a Grand Slam, and hopefully it'll be our second in a row. What do they offer? What have we got to look out for?
I think for us as backs, you know, they offer a lot of kicking threats. You know, they're pretty strong in the air. You know, we saw in the Wales game that they like to go to that tactic a fair bit. So for us backs, we'll have to make sure we're on our money in terms of our aerial contest and stuff like that. So.
Did you watch that game on Friday?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, did I?
That was a physical game of rugby, wasn't it?
It was, especially that first half.
That was one of them where if you and I were mates and we were watching a game of rugby on a sofa eating whatever we wanted, we'd then get the cushions off the sofa and run into each other. You're like men, like, whoa, Billy, yeah! Because we'd be pumped.
I don't think we'd be best friends after that.
We wouldn't. But you notice that I said I would wear a cushion because I'm not hitting him. He's a huge monster. All right, listen, fellas, in all seriousness, well done. Congratulations on everything you've achieved so far. But there is one game left, and we wish you all the very, very best of luck. Anthony, Billy, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us once again on your Sunday evening. We will see you soon. Good night, God bless.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you. That's a wrap.